As I look back at our COVID plan, I recall that every decision we made was based on balancing the health and safety of our members and employees while making sure members always had access to money to help them through the pandemic. It wasn't easy. Now I realize that some of the decisions we made were very difficult, and none was harder than the decision to close our lobbies or limiting in-person services in our member centers. No one knows better than I do that this created long drive-through lines and was a major inconvenience for members. And I'm actually sorry it came to that, but we made the best decision we could with the information we had while trying to keep all our locations open at some level of service, even as dozens of our employees were out with the virus or on quarantine. And I appreciate members' understanding as we tried to keep our employees safe. I'm certainly glad we are finally past all of that now. And here's what's most exciting for me. It's that now we get to look to the future. As the tide of the pandemic recedes and mass vaccinations begin to take hold, Wright-Patt Credit Union is just as vital and healthy as ever, and not far off our record-breaking performance before the pandemic. We remain committed to our vision of helping members achieve financial flexibility and freedom so they can live the lives they want to live. Looking forward, we continue finding ways to increase our impact throughout the state of Ohio. We're opening new locations in Piqua and Gahanna, and we have more locations on the drawing table. We're developing important new solutions to help members, and we've learned from what the pandemic has taught us. For instance, we're planning on an online emergency loan product that members can use when facing a challenge that they can get around the clock, all from the home computer. We're also expanding our diversity and inclusion plans to make sure that we serve members of all backgrounds and perspectives. Earlier this year, we named Ivy Glover as our new Director of Social Impact, and we're excited to see how Ivy will help ensure Wright-Patt Credit Union is available to everyone in our incredibly diverse membership. As I finish my remarks, I'd like to mention some of the awards and recognitions Wright-Patt Credit Union received last year. Go Banking Rates recognized Wright-Patt as a top 10 credit union in the country. The Financial Health Network named us a national financial health leader. LendingTree named Wright-Patt Credit Union one of the country's top 200 healthiest financial institutions. Digital Defense awarded us with a highly coveted award for network security, and the Dayton Business Journal recognized us as one of Dayton's 50 fastest growing companies and one of the best places to work in Dayton. Of course, we don't do any of this for awards, but they are a good indication that we're on the right track with the things we're trying to do for members and our employees. They are what happens when you bring smart, talented, and dedicated people together, united in purpose and eager to help somebody else. In the end, none of what we were able to accomplish this past year would have been possible without the diligence and can-do attitude of our Wright-Patt Credit Union team. In closing, I'd like to thank them all for their flexibility, their hard work, and dedicated service to our members during the most challenging of times. Our employees are not only essential, but in my mind, they're heroes, showing up every day to make sure a critically important job gets done.